he did tell me to give you guys some of these really cool Mass Effect 3 backpacks. Now, I only have 3 of them, so we're going to give 2 of them out to you guys here in the audience, and the third one we're going to give out to someone on Twitter. And you could tweet your questions for Mass Effect or Dragon Age 2. Tweet your questions to @BioFeed. That's the @ and then BioFeed, F-E-E-D. But what we're going to do real quick is we're going to do the first trivia question. It'll be out to the audience. And the first question is, just because we want to make sure it only goes to super fans, so you're going to raise your hand and answer the question. The first question is, aside from the Protheans, who was the first race to discover the Citadel? You, sir.
Asari.
That is correct. It was the Asari. Congratulations. What's your name? What's your name?
Thorsten.
He doesn't know his name, but he knows the answer is Asari. Congratulations. There's a backpack. All right, we got one more question. One more question for the audience here. No, thank you though, but yeah. The question is, what is the name of the genetic disorder that the Krogans face? Oh, wow. All right, you had it up here. That is correct. It is the genophage. Very good. Very good. All right, and for you guys on Twitter, the first person to tweet @BioFeed this answer with the hashtag answer. So you're going to tweet @BioFeed hashtag answer. The answer to this question, what race created the genophage? First person to tweet @BioFeed with that gets it. And let's see if I got it yet. All right, well, we'll keep going. I'm actually going to introduce now producer on Mass Effect 3, Michael Gamble. Mike, come on up. All right, Mike. So we got a couple questions for you here for Mass Effect 3.
Sure.
A lot of questions we kind of intentionally skipped yesterday that people were kind of upset about. They don't realize that the reason why I would not ask a question is because we're going to give them a non-answer.
Yeah.
But just because a lot of people want to know, I'm going to ask you a question and you can give the patented BioWare non-answer.
Sure, for sure.
So this question comes from about, I don't know, 30 different people. Will I finally get to see my Joker ED romance?
Ooh, Joker Edie. You know what? That's definitely something we're looking at. It's definitely something that's been really popular in previous Mass Effect games. I can't offer conclusive information, but rest assured, I think we're going to take care of you guys.
All right. Here's a question from Tiny Tin Spider. He wants to know, when the hell will we see female aliens other than Asari, Kurians, and Krogans?
When will we see female aliens other than them, man? Well, probably not Mass Effect 3, so we'll just have to hold your breath a little while longer.
All right. Wow, a lot of people answered the genophage question.
So who was the first?
They answered it incorrectly.
Oh, is that right?
Lots of answers.
Oh, come on, guys.
Lots of answers think it's the Solarians, but that is not the correct answer. The correct answer is the Turians. So Toa of Pi. You win the correct answer. We will mail you a backpack. Be sure to send a message to, well, we'll send, I don't know how we're going to do it. Oh, send it to me? All right. Send me a message to DSilvermanEA with your name, and I'll reach out to you, and we'll get your address, and we'll mail it out to you. But good job. Way to go. If you don't get back to me today, Keviathan, you also got the correct answer. You're number 2. And unfortunately, Galarian is not a race in Mass Effect 3, but
we'd like it to be, though.
That was a good try. Yeah. All right, so make sure you tweet your questions to @BioFeed. Tweet your Dragon Age 2 or Mass Effect 3 questions. Sorry, I got all 8 million Solarian things here. All right, let's see. More Joker ED romance stuff. All right, here we go. Well, this is from Fell Spoon. Will mods for Mass Effect 2 PC carry over to Mass Effect 3? Like eye modifications that maybe they made, or maybe they made some same-sex romances. That's what they want to know.
So you're asking if it'll transfer from 360 to PC?
No, well, if you modded the game in the PC, like tweaked
yes,
it,
yes.
will that also work with the
No,
Mass Effect
so in Mass Effect 3, you're basically going to have to fresh install all the modifications you had for Mass 2. You're going to have to redo if you do any of them, unfortunately.
3? All right. Here's a question from Dionki. Will Kiari and the STG return in Mass Effect 3?
Yes, Kirhi's back in Mass Effect 3.
Sorry, my pronunciation is terrible. All right, here's a question from... all right, this one's from N. Shepard, E.N. Shepard. They would like to know about Liara. Will she keep her layer of the Shadow Broker face, or will she have the new face shown in the demo? It's a big theme for her fans, apparently.
Oh, you guys are going to have to wait until the game comes out. There's a reason she has that face.
Ooh. Tease.
Deep.
All right, this one's from Skill211. A lot of these people want the non-answer, so we're going to hear multiple versions
More
of the same
non-answers for
non-answer.
y'all.
Here we go. Is Thane still alive?
Well, you know what? I think we can answer that. Thane's still alive. If he's alive, he's in your game. We'll be able to see him.
Nice. All right, there you go. There's a real answer.
There you go.
All right, here you go. Here's one from Stang393. Will Kelly return? Human Chambers, she coming back? Gonna do another pole dance for us?
Yeah, I think she'll be in.
Ooh, you're getting real answers now. Now they're just flooding in now.
Yeah.
They're like, well, hey, this guy actually tells us stuff. All right, here we go. All right, here's one from Ree Lawise. I love Joker's close relationship with Shepard in Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2. Any chance to be getting closer than friends in Mass Effect 3? I'm feeling non-answer here.
No,
Who's
I
thinking?
think this is going to be a non-answer moment here. So, yeah, no, you're going to have to see what happens in Mass Effect 3.
All right, here's one from Peter VV87. When will we see a screenshot of Miranda?
Well, yeah, is Miranda going to be in Mass Effect? I don't recall saying.
I don't remember saying that either.
Screenshot. We can give some ME2 Miranda screenshots.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. This one's from Luke Spencer, 1993. Will the Mako play a part in Mass Effect 3? If so, what changes will it have? And I'm going to add another question. If not, because there's 8 million other questions about this, what else are we doing about exploration?
So, I mean, exploration is pretty important, obviously, in Mass Effect, you know, to encourage you to go throughout the galaxy and meet new people, meet new races and things like that. As far as the Mako is concerned, you know, we don't know if we're going to be bringing that back or the Hammerhead. If we do, it'll be kind of tangential to the Critical Path missions. You know, rest assured, though, the exploration is really important. Being able to visit cool new worlds and do small, you know, cool new missions, we definitely know that that's important, so we're trying to bring it back as well.
We're getting some controversy here. We're going to need our Mass Effect lore expert. These are guys saying that Solarians actually created the genophage, but the Turians distributed it.
Oh yeah, there's a bit of academia here involved. We're probably going to have to go back to the secret chambers and go over this one.
We're going to debate this one. We're going to have to debate this one. We'll get back to you guys. Potentially, maybe we'll get 2 backpacks.
Okay.
So we're going to give a backpack to that one guy. I don't remember your name, but I'll find it in here. And then the first person who said Solarian, we'll give them a backpack. You know what? We're going to give 3 backpacks. We're going to give a backpack to this first person who was like, you know what, dude, you're totally wrong. This is the answer. So he gets 1 for being that too. So we're going to find 2 more backpacks somewhere.
No problem.
And we'll get those out. If not backpacks, we'll give you like a zip-up hoodie or something. Whatever we can find. So there you go. All right. Okay, here we go. This is a non-answer question, just so you know. The Dunkster 94. Will Miranda, who we don't even know of, is in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
But will she be loyal to Cerberus if you didn't take her on the final Reaper mission?
Oh, yeah. I mean, if Miranda's in Mass Effect 3, she's going to have her own motivations for talking to Shepard to be there, so.
Don't know. All right. Let's see. This one's from Steve Hennel. Have you ever considered DLC that focuses exclusively on conversations and romances?
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
where's the sex DLC, Mike?
Yeah,
Come
sex
on.
DLC. I mean, we think about making sex DLC all the time. You know, whether or not we can actually put it out is another thing. you know, it's important to have romances and additional conversation branches. You know, you guys played Shadow Broker. You know, we really thought that was important. We want to kind of do the same sorts of things with Mass Effect 3. Of course, obviously, you know, the main game has to come out before any DLC does, so, you know.
There you go. So make sure you remember, guys, tweet your questions to @BioFeed, any Dragon Age 2 or Mass Effect 3 questions. Here's one from Baltharis. They want to know, will there be multiple types of grenades? So you've seen the grenades in the trailers. Are we going to get any different types?
You know, right now we basically have the type of grenade that we've been showing off here at Gamescom. If there's anything else that come down the pipe in the next couple months, we'll be sure to kind of trickle it out as we go.
All right, here's a question from Chris Zone. Will Caden and Ashley share a role, or are they treated as individuals? Not entirely sure. So, I guess because you had to choose one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, they are individuals. Caden and Ashley behave in very different ways depending on the actual romances and depending on actually how you set them up from the previous games. So, yeah, they each have their own personalities and individual things to do.
All right, here's a question from Shiran31. Sorry about asking my question again. Okay, sure. Apology accepted, but we're going to answer it here, or not answer it here. This one I think you can answer. My question is as follows. Will we be able or need to upgrade the Normandy in a similar manner to what we had to do in Mass Effect 2?
No, so the Normandy is basically repurposed by the Alliance Navy because, you know, obviously Shepard doesn't really roll with Cerberus anymore. And because of that, there's a lot of modifications that were made to the Normandy, and Shepard's keeping those. And there may be a few additional tweaks that have been found as well.
All right, here's two big. I'm gonna join these up together. I'm gonna combine these questions because they're both gonna get the same answer.
Do your thing. The
same non-answer. This one is where'd I go? Where is it? Oh, here we go. This one's from Ailal Kalorgan. Will we see a resolution to the Kurian and Geth War over the homeworld? Also, Joker and the Commander. And another question from where is it? From Man in Hell. Will we get to meet the elusive man face to face?
So, you know, a lot of the story threads that we started in Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, you know, and the Geth and Gorian campaign being one of those, we do bring to a conclusion in Mass Effect 3. You know, we think that it's really important to kind of conclude those important plot points and kind of tie it back to the galaxy with the galaxy at war, you know, war with the Reapers. So, yeah.
All right, cool.
There's a real answer.
Those are real answers. This is nice.
Yeah.
This is good. You're giving us more.
Yeah, I'm going to get fired when I get back to Edmonton, but yeah.
Whatever.
Sure.
Casey's in a meeting. He's not watching. So, all right, here you go. I'm not going to read this person's name, and once I read the tweet, you'll understand why I'm not going to read his name. But it's more of a comment than a question. Sure. So he's saying, I love BioWare, bracket 3, which is the heart. It's very nice.
Good.
It's the only game developer that I haven't pirated since Shattered Steel. So thank you so much.
Amazing.
We really appreciate
Thanks
that.
for not committing crimes against us.
Okay. Here's one from John Nyers. Will the soundtrack of Mass Effect 3 continue the tradition of Jack Wall's music, or at least have some themes from Mass Effect 1 and 2? So basically, they know that we have a new composer for Mass Effect 3. We haven't announced that composer yet, but they want to know, are we going to take any of the existing music from the first two games and integrate it into Mass Effect 3?
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of awesome compositions that we had used in Mass Effect 1 and 2. You know, where appropriate and where awesome, we'll definitely use those. But yeah, like you kind of mentioned, we have someone special on the line for Mass Effect 3 too.
Here's a question from ME3 fan 123. Do we have time for side quests, or are we too busy to save the galaxy?
Well, you know, side quests is kind of a weird way of putting it, because everything that we want to do in Mass Effect 3 kind of ties into that overall galaxy at war and war with the Reapers. So, you know, the side quests will feed directly into the critical path. I mean, they will be optional, so there will be, you know, room for that, and you won't necessarily have to do them, but they'll basically land in line with the main story.
All right. Here's a question from Any Kumanon DK. I don't know. Sorry. I killed your name. I apologize. He spent like 20 years probably coming up with that name, and I just totally butchered it. Will it be possible to pause the game during combat like in Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2? Thank you for making such awesome games. Bracket 3, DA, and ME. Smiley face.
Oh, awesome. So, yeah, I mean, you can just pull up the power menu or the weapon menu, and there you go. Game paused.
Sweet. There was one question. Here we go. Where actually I lost it. But I'm just going to do it off memory, so if I get it wrong, I apologize.
It's your fault. Yeah.
But basically, the question was, when you go to Mars, we're going to get to go to any cities that were referenced in the previous books.
I don't want to comment on that one. That's pretty tight-lipped right now.
All right. And, all right, here you go. This is funny. This one's from Robin Hegdahl. Will there be a "I told you so" dialogue option to the Turian counselor?
That's funny. Let's just say that I don't think I think they'll have much time to do "I told you so"s.
All right. Here's a question, another follow-up question from ME3 fan 123. Can we visit Earth out of the main story arc? So obviously Earth is taken. That's part of the main thread, critical path. Do we get to do any kind of side quests on Earth or anything like that?
So, obviously you begin with Earth in the game, and Shepard must then take his mission to the overall galaxy. So the rest of the planets, Earth does play a role in the game after that, but to what extent, I can't say. Sorry.
All right. Let's see. All right, here's one from Crazed89. They want to know about the soldier class. Do soldier class skills see any substantial changes from Mass Effect 2?
So we're adding new powers, obviously, to soldier class. We're showcasing the grenade here as at Gamescom as well. And in terms of customization and appropriate power spending, each now new power has the ability to be evolved multiple of generally 6 different ways, as opposed to the 2 in Mass Effect 2. So, you can just kind of customize the soldier class a lot more. So it's really more deep than it was before. So, yeah.
I was going to skip this question, but another person tweeted it, and they wrote it in such a great way that I'm going to have to read it. Get prepared for your non-answer. This one's from Real Wise. Will saving the Rachni bite us in the ass come Mass Effect 3?
Well said. Saving the Rachni, it'll affect how things go in Mass Effect 3. That's about all I can say. Bite you in the ass is a really good one, though.
I know, that's why I brought it over the top. All right, here's one from Deturus90. Can we change our squad mates' appearance and armor?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll still be able to do that. Fans love that. We love doing it. So.
Here's one from Shy Guy Gomez, who's apparently not so shy to tweet, which is cool. Does Man-Shep have new facial hair options? Like maybe the goatee,
So, Man-Shep facial hair options. I don't know for sure. I know we have a lot of new female hair options for goatee, facial hair stuff for the Man-Shep. No, I don't know for sure, actually.
I'm not really understanding what this person is saying, but I'm going to try to interpret it as best as I can. From Predator 100185, are there going to be any games after Mass Effect 3 in the Mass Effect universe?
So Mass Effect 3 is Commander Shepard's, awesome conclusion to his story. Obviously, I know there's a lot of fan favorites for various Mass Effect stories, and we haven't ruled anything out, but really right now we're heads down trying to finish Mass Effect 3, put it out, make it the best we can.
All right. I think we did answer this question in Little World here, but they're begging to ask if you can visit Lowell City on Mars, but I believe you answered that question with a non-answer.
We can't talk about that one, though.
Yeah,
it's
so
pretty,
sorry. And then their other question was, can male Shepard romance Kaidan, which we're not going to talk about either, so sorry about that. You get the non-answer.
Definite non-answer.
All right, let's take one more. Any question from the audience, actually? Here we go. Go ahead. What's your name first?
Werner. I want to know if we can ally with Cerberus.
Can we ally with Cerberus?
Ally with Cerberus. You know what? Cerberus is hell-bent on taking Shepard down, so it's pretty hard sell to ally with Cerberus.
So you can't ally the people who want to kill you?
Yeah, I know. That would kind of be counterproductive, wouldn't it?
I guess you could ally with Cerberus, just kill yourself. Just die in the game, stop playing, and good to go.
Yeah.
All right. Any other questions? You had one? Yeah, go ahead.
Will we be able to see Tully's face?
Oh, will you be able to see Tully's face? Come on, you can't expect me to answer that. So I'll tell you this. We've decided whether or not you'll be able to see Tally's face. How's that?
Do you guys want to be able to see Tully's face?
Oh, I'm hearing a lot of no's. Oh.
Interesting. Very interesting.
So I hope you guys back in Edmonton are listening to this now, so just change whatever decision we made originally.
This is like a simultaneous focus group right here.
Yeah.
We'll make it more official. If you want to see Tully's face, raise your hand and be counted.
I see only about 3 hands up. Sorry,
All right.
guys.
If you don't want to see Tully's face, raise your hand and be counted. Looks kind of split down the middle.
That's good. That's really good.
So either way, we're going to piss one of this group's off.
But you know what? That's just normally how we roll, right?
But on the plus side, the other half will be incredibly happy.
Yep. Yep.
All right, we'll do one last question for Mike here, and we'll switch gears to Dragon Age. So if you have any Dragon Age questions, tweet your Dragon Age questions to @biofeed. Let's see, we're going to pick one at random. All right, this one right here. Can Mass Effect 3 have more opportunities for Shepard to sample alien booze? Please, maybe an achievement related to it.
Okay, so the bars were really popular. Don't worry, we haven't forgotten about this.
There you go. All right. Everybody, thank you guys so much.
Thanks, guys.
I think we have another one tomorrow, too.
We probably do.
Yeah,
So
so
those
we have
of you-
another one tomorrow. I don't think it's at 6:15. I think it might be in the morning, but honestly, I have no idea. But tune in tomorrow at the Bioware Breakfast, and we will tell you what time that stage show will be. And always be sure to check out the website, masseffect.com. Vote for your favorite FemShep on facebook.com/masseffect. We're going to bring Fernando Melo up, senior producer from Dragon Age 2. But everybody, please give Mike Gamble a big thank you.
Thanks, guys. And thanks for waiting for the demo if you've done that today.